Get the fuck out of the front of my store.
Fuck you! Not here.
The name itself is a misdirect. You think it's just gonna be like, yeah, nostalgia porn. It was kind of, I sort of thought that was funny, and then we just liked the name and we kept it. The two rules of the film was no nostalgia porn and no skate porn, which means that like when movies are about certain time periods, they usually are really corny and too overt in their expression of the nostalgia. And same with skateboarding, is that they always like cowabunga, dude, and just make skateboarding something it's not. And so to me, they had to be really respectful. If they were there, they were textural and they were done with the story and the character first. The idea was that if at the last minute we decided to not call this film mid-90s and put it in present day, that it would still be a valid story.
Skating like shit today, man.
Looks cool to me.
I'm moving.
Stevie.
The only reason to do it in the 90s actually is just because we didn't have cell phones. These deep conversations come from boredom because we don't have a gadget to rely on. So you're sitting outside waiting for the bus or waiting to go skate, eating lunch, and you have to talk to one another. So that to me was just remembering a time when I would get into these conversations that I imagine kids don't get into in the same way, because the second things get emotionally uncomfortable or connection begins to happen, they hop on Instagram and the moment's over. I wanted to look back on a time where it was a real time of connection because of lack of technology. A test for me was Sonny, because he was 11 when we shot the film. My test was, do you understand this emotion without the gadgetry or technology? You know what I mean? Like, do you understand this? And when he understood it, I understood that he understood that as a kid growing up. And it didn't have to do with the reference. If you rely on a reference, in 20 years, your movie's completely outdated, you know? So the emotion had to come first. And Sonny was a great barometer because he knows nothing about the 90s. And if he understood the feeling then and connected to it, then I knew we'd be okay.